We got the package. Now it's time to rip this bad boy open and see what's in it. What's going on, everyone? It's Rich Haywood here for Bacon Ice Cream Productions and Team RTFC, welcoming you to yet another episode of Good Times with Retro Rich. Yeah, that's right. That's right. We are back. We've got the yellow package goodness. And you know, there's only one place this could possibly be coming from. That's right. It's from the UK. It's from Font Stock. Let's dive into this thing and find out what we got. And there's a squishy in here. A squishy. Yeah. Let's find out. Let's find out what we got. So let's go on over to the open zone. Come on, guys. All right, here we are in the open zone. Hello. And we've got the package. So let's rip open this bad boy. And of course, Funstock is known for their bundles. I'm gonna take this one out real quick. We'll do that one last. Because we're gonna put them over here. We know what's going on. But inside the box or plastic thingy is envelope. Boom. We've got the Indie Heroes 4. And we've got the Broken Swords, both Peggy 12 this time. One Gigacart, one not. See? Take a look. We got some cool stuff. It's cartridges 43 and 44. So rapidly approaching the 50 mark here on these red carts. We're going to dive into these bad boys and see what's up. All right, we're going to start with Indie Heroes 4. And then we're going to get to like the cool, fun thing. Because, of course, it was a bundle. And it sold out. That was pretty cool. I didn't imagine that the bundles were going to sell out as fast as they did. But this I think was the fastest bundle sellout of all time. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, those who may be in the know. But I am pretty sure that this is it. This is the fastest sellout of a cart bundle of all time. So we got your Indie Heroes. Ooh, free wallpapers. That's pretty cool. Evercade mobile and desktop wallpapers delivered directly to your inbox. Sign up to the Evercade newsletter for some cool stuff. So if we can get that centered in. There you go. Pause your thing. Take that QR code. Get yourself some free wallpapers. It's kind of cool. There's the cart right there. Your Indie Heroes 4 cart. I always like when they put the little tchotchke things in there too. There's the red. We've reached 4 of these, which is cool. Yeah, we can also still talk about the lamentations of the not game of the month, but others of the month. See if there's anything on the side. Oh yeah, sweet. There's a little thing that says, "Hey, follow us on the social medias." They're pushing their social medias, so it's not just faces talking about the Evercade. It's Evercade talking about Evercade. That's kind of cool. You can go and find them on the YouTubes, the Facebooks, the X's, and the Instagrams. And there they are. I think they're on Blue Sky too. So pretty sure they are. All right. So, but yeah, they're going to have the highlight of the month instead of the game of the month. But more on that later. Did these change? I don't know. These might have changed, like the orientation or something like that. I think they seem a little thinner than they used to be. I don't know. It could just be me. All right. So we got the About Second Dimension, which is the publisher of Curse of Ilmor Bay. Yeah, Curse of Ilmor Bay. That was a game of the month. It was a pretty cool one. We've got Block'em Sock'em and About John Hancock, the maker of Block'em Sock'em. That was pretty cool. It was a fun one. That was also a game of the month. Nightmare the Ninth King. I want to say this one was also a game of the month. This one, I think, was also the one I missed. Like there was one that I was able to play, but we didn't do a Fun for 5 on it. There it is. Bitwise Reprise with Jane Austen's 8-Bit Adventure. I'm telling you, if you guys didn't give this one a shot, give it a shot. It's super cool. Filled with all sorts of crazy cool references to the books. It's pretty neat. Hey, it's the Retro Room. They've been on Indie Heroes before with Collie. This time with Collie Defense and before with Magic and Legend Time Nights, which we did a fun for 5 for. It's pretty cool. Flea 2 from Low Tech Games. There they are. Very cool, very cool. Very neat. Flea was also a plushie in a, I think it was the Indie Heroes 2. So that was kind of cool. That was also a game of the month. Bad Isabella, another game of the month. Very, very cool. Murtop was the last game of the month before the changeover. This one is super cool. Has all sorts of cool elements of the arcade fun, but also very, very much like if you're a fan of the Pixel games, you should definitely check that one out. Soko Banana. This one is also on Polymega, but the demo version of. You get the full version of here on Evercade, which is kind of cool. And it's a fun little puzzler. It was also the game of the month. I think then now we're getting into Starseed from Thalamus Digital of the Thalamus Collection variety. These guys were not. This one was not on the Game of the Month program. As was Block Drop-In. Block Drop-In also from Rocket Ship Park was not on the Game of the Month program. Further playing. Where are we at? Check out that. Be sure to catch out. Awesome. There's plenty more where these came from too. So look forward to more indie collections coming to Evercade in the future. Okay, cool. So it's the first time that I think they've put a direct reference to stay tuned for more indie stuff right in their book. That's kind of cool. And of course, a little thing about the EXP and VSR, but also a card care. Don't unplug the cartridge while playing a game. Ensure connectors are clean and free of dirt. Do not open or tamper with cartridge. Do not turn device off while saving. So I guess that's pretty cool. And then further cart care and tips on the support page with another QR code. You can scan the QR code if we can. There we go. Get it to zoom in. You can pause it and then scan that bad boy. And then go to the support page. So that's pretty neat. You get free wallpapers. All sorts of good stuff. All right. So then we got the back of the box here. Anything cool and interesting on the back of the box? Oh, I guess it's the PEGI rating for what is referenced, I guess. Some language and something. I don't even know what the symbol is. It's like sexual themes or something. I don't know. It's weird. All right, cool. So there you go. Cool. Cool box. Cool artwork. Cartridge 43. Time to get to Cartridge 44. Broken Sword. And Broken Sword 2, there's the Giga Kart dual game carts. The PlayStation games are heavy. You got to the Giga Kart, and they're like, hey, you know what we should put out? PlayStation games. And you know what I say? Sweet. Let's check more of these out. That's Cartridge 44 from Revolution Studios, it looks like. There we go. Got some more stuff there. Unlock the Legends. 32-bit adventure games. Some people are pretty excited. Some people are not. Ooh, this one has some cool stuff. Look at this. Some new stuff. So you got that there. You got some Greetings from Paris, City of Love. It's kind of cool. It has some cool things in here. I'm wondering if this is a clue to the game. It's a postcard that says all sorts of cool stuff in it. That's neat. A little game artifact. Very cool. Is that the first time that something like that has happened? I mean, they've done posters and stuff in the past, but I don't know. This one's a hard card one. That's kind of cool. Free Evercade wallpapers. There's a little Katie who's happy. There's that QR code again. In case you want to scan it. And on the back, it's a postcard. It's got the Blaze Entertainment address and stuff on it. I mean, of course, it's on the back of all the game cards too, but that was pretty neat. And then we've got the booklet. Again, I gotta see if I gotta compare booklet sizes one of these times. So then we've got a little page about Revolution. There we go. And then your quick start, how to play, how the game will work, because these are all point and click adventures that are adapted for PlayStation that are then adapted for Evercade. So, some movements there. You get your Broken Sword, Shadow of the Templars page, and there's some more pages in here. I think I'll skip some of them. There's the Broken Sword 2, right away. So that's kind of cool. So maybe I won't skip them all. What other interesting things? Oh, developer commentary. That's kind of cool. You get a dev commentary stuff talking about how the game was made. That's neat. And then there's more stuff like moving around, tips and tricks kind of things, examining things, inventory and objects. So this is more like, like as you're getting in and learning the world and playing, reference the book because it'll tell you all sorts of stuff. Is there a cool middle page? No. Conversations, maps, and phone calls. So these are deep point and click adventures that you have to kind of learn or relearn how to play. Play. Well, beginner's walkthrough. That's fun. That's pretty cool. It'll take you through the first couple minutes of Shadow of the Templars, and it tells you exactly what to do, which is pretty neat. And then beginners walk through Smoke and Mirror. So you could use this guide, this little mini guide, as a way to start. So check those manuals, guys. So that's pretty interesting. It gives you lots of really cool information, so you can kind of get in there and and learn how to play. That's pretty neat. There's another one of those QR goodness codes. There we go. It's cooperating, sort of. That's for your cart care needs. And then there's Katie again. Hanging out. Super happy to be here. And then we've got the card itself. Cartridge 44. Very neat. Nothing in red. 6 more to go until they hit the 5.0 on the cartridges for these. I mean, obviously there's over 50 normal, all-encompassing cartridges, but they'll hit 50 for sure of the red ones. So there you go. There's that and there's that. But wait, this was a bundle, right? Check out the back. I think we did this one. All right. Yeah, we did. Cool. Yeah, that one's fighting and yelling. So there's that. But like I said, this was a bundle, and it has a friend. Who's the friend? It's Katie. So look at this cool Evercade Katie plush. I'm gonna leave them in the bag actually. Because I don't want to get all dusty and dirty here. But through the bag, that's a pretty cool thing. So you can see here, that's a nice little plushy guy. So safety first. So it's a cool little He's happy to be here. Oh, Katie. Or she's happy to be here. I can't remember. I think is Katie a girl? I can't remember. Somebody in the comments, let me know. Katie, boy, girl, yes, no. Which one? And then got stripes on the back. Very, very cool. So, and if you're comparing sizes or whatever, like how big is Katie? Katie's about the size of a cart box. So there you go. How big is Katie? Katie's about the size of a cart box. There you go. That was it. That's your official box opening for that. Let's see what we're at time-wise. 15 minutes. We got some time. We got some time to zoom on over to the play zone. And pop these cartridges in and take a little bit of a closer look at some of the information on the carts. So let's do just that. All right, cool. So here we are in that zone. We're going to pop in Indie Heroes 4. Boom. There we go. You got Batty Zabella, block drop-in. Actually, you know what? Let's check out Starseed because we didn't know. It's the new one. So 2024 shoot 'em up. Starseed's a classic shoot 'em up, purest form. Limitless surprise of bullets. Your wits and cunning aim is to destroy the waves of aliens as you perform attack runs on the massive dreadnoughts in the depths of space. The game is divided into 3 stages, each comprising of multiple attack waves. Each stage is set on a different dreadnought, features an array of enemy types. History: Starseed was developed by the rocket ship Park and developed and published by Thalamus Digital, the modern incarnation of the beloved microcomputer game publisher Thalamus. You can enjoy some of Thalamus' greatest hits of the 8-bit microcomputers on Thalamus Collection 1 for the Evercade, which would assume that there would be 2 because it says 1. Katie says, different enemies behave in different ways. Learn how they act and prioritize your targets accordingly. Thanks, Katie. I'll have to keep Katie around. I'm going to have to wind up opening it. I just don't want to do it yet. I want to get it home first. So then I hit back. There's the controls, move around. All right, cool. So let's hit play. Play a little Starseed. Rocket Ship Park. Thalamus. Insert coin. Select. Pew, pew, pew. Code plus heart plus bullets. E-give room. Okay. New game. All right. Sure. Let's do it. Asteroids. Whoa. That's fast. So no holding down. You gotta push the A button. Do. So I guess was this like a Game Boy Color game? Like or intended to be a Game Boy game or something like that? Because you got like basic graphics. You can't move forward in this shooter, so you can only move back and forth. Oh, there we go. So it looks like as long as you keep moving, you're gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay in the rooms. There we go. And remember, guys, I'm terrible at these, so I'm not like doing an amazing job. I'm just kind of getting by, skating by on my lowly skills here. So there is that. All right, I was about to say, like, can I get to 2,500? Shields down. Did I get hit? Oh, I guess I did enough damage. Oh, okay. I destroyed that target. This reminds me of that one game that I played that I actually did get kind of good at. The other one was a little harder though. And it had like those split level stages. It was a Game Boy game too. They had like a high score contest or something like that. It's like the first player to reach the end or something like that. It's Blaine Locklear. So pseudo friend of the channel. We were in interviews and stuff together back in the day. And I played his. It was his game. He made it. I played his game and was one of the first ones. I put a whole weekend into trying to beat it. And I beat the game. It was pretty cool. So I'm on a list on his website or whatever. which is kind of fun. Little bragging rights for like, it was like, hey, I'm like terrible at these types of games. It was like, there's that one time where I lucked out, but just, I think it was, to be honest, I think it was because poor Blaine, he didn't, he advertised well, and he had a whole bunch of views on the video. But I want to say that, you had to get it before the timer goes off. I think I just lucked out because not a lot of people saw the post or thought it was going to be for the following weekend. And I just snuck in there. Oh, there we go. So that's it. Let's just call it there. So that's pretty neat. I think I'm going to the next. Yeah, see, I get to the next stage, which is neat. Very cool. I'm definitely playing this. Like it's not a full fun for 5 or anything, but man, that was cool. That was really neat. It's like a score chase game. I would do that like on one of those like if there was a highlight of the month, for example, on this game later on, I would do that and get on a score challenge. Sweet. Let me know too, by the way, in the comments below, if people want to do like score challenges on those highlights of the month, because like I said, this one's updated. Midnight Resistance is the highlight of the month. It's a pretty cool game. People should check it out. And then since everybody has it, if you update, then everyone can play, and we could do like a score challenge or something. That'd be fun. Again, in the comments below. All right, so let's pop this one out. Don't want this one go too long. So we'll pop you out, and then we'll pop in Broken Sword, just to start it out. I don't think I'm even gonna like start because I'm sure that there's like like dialogue and all. Like, this is one of those adventure game things. So we'll just start it enough to just be like, hey, this is what it looks like. Does it work? Is it gonna break in my Evercade? Yeah, that kind of thing. Not that we really have those problems, but that's it. Interesting that Broken Sword 2 appears before Broken Sword. That's that interesting. As this is the game trying to tell us something like play 2 before 1. I don't know. That's very weird. So, but anyway, Broken Sword, Shadow of the Templars, Paris in the Fall. Last month of the year, end of the millennium. Thus begins the epic adventure of American lawyer George Stobbart, who is about to be drawn into a mystery involving an ancient conspiracy, a sinister cult, and a hidden treasure. Point and click your way to the truth in this classic adventure game, seen here in its original 32-bit home console incarnation, which was PlayStation Uno. All right, history. Broken Sword, Shadow of the Templars, was the third game to be produced using the Revolution Software's virtual theater engine. This was a cross-platform engine designed specifically for adventure games, with the emphasis on giving both the player character and non-player characters a sense of physical presence in the world, among other features. That's kind of cool. Wonder what the other two were. This is that being the third. This is the first game in the Broken Sword series. What were the other two games? That'd be interesting. Are those other two games coming to Evercade? I don't know. What about that? Who knows? Katie says, Katie, what do you say? So if you think George is about to get into a sticky situation, don't forget to save. Adventuring is dangerous business. Yes. It's always save, right, Katie? All right, cool. All right, that's going to definitely be a prop. So, all right, cool. We're going to hit play. Just for a little bit. Loading. This is a PlayStation game on a gigacart, so patience is key with the loadings, I think, sometimes, because like that's a lot of information to be loading into RAM. If I'm saying that correctly, ROM. It's probably no RAM. It'd be loading into memory, so that'd be RAM. Loading from the ROM, which is the game. So anyway, that's an interesting way of just boom, press A to start. All right. Yeah, it's another one of those. People are talking, but there's no video. Is there supposed to be video? Does it fade in like a cinematic? Oh, it sure does. Okay. All right. That's kind of neat. You know, it sets a tone, it sets an atmosphere. Whoa. Da-na-na. Oh, is somebody blinking? Oh, is that the bird? Well, that's neat. You know, some of these old PlayStation games, you forget that, like, you know, you've got this, like, almost archaic to us style, right? But back then, to see things that were close to animation on a television, just mind blowing. You know, that's part of the reason why people like Final Fantasy VII so much. It was like their first experience to like the real next generation, like up from the 16-bit era. And it's a stark difference. It's stuff that kind of punches you right in the face. You don't see these just giant, epic animated sequences in the Super Nintendo games. There's certain games did have some of that stuff, but they're like very, very small elements. You know, here's a game full of that with CD quality audio and all that stuff. You know, this is the first time that this is happening for a lot of people playing these games. So it's nice to see, like, in the history, like back in the day, people took this seriously as in the developing world, and it, you know, like, to try to make it look like a movie. You know, and that's cool. This is very cool. I think I'm gonna have a good time playing this. Look at that. That's cool. I didn't know that. Whoa, that's I don't like clowns. But look at that. Look at that. How did this game pass me by? I mean, because I did like to play like point and click adventure kind of things. I mean, it just must have been one of those games where I saw it on the shelf and I just didn't know what it was. So I just let it go. Some of these games were expensive back then too, so, you know, and this probably was a little rare. So even on the shelf, playing the game, you know, or you know, like playing the buying game, I should say, I might have passed this one by because, you know, like, you've got game I could play, like a Tekken or whatever. It's been out for a couple months. I could pick one up for like $20, $30. And you look at this one, it's still $40, $50. I'll leave it on the shelf. You know what I mean? Look at that animation. Huh. You got a narrator's voice for the character? Oh, okay. So it's like yeah, it's literally point and click, but it's cool because you can have them come all the way up to here. Yeah, you can come all the way up into the foreground. That's very cool. And then you just, I guess, like, you know. Interesting. So, yeah, of course, you got to click on everything and get the clues. Then you can go in here and then do some more looking. It's probably not a good idea to go in here. This is where the epicenter of the blast is. Oh, is there someone to help? Do I need to help? Can I help you? Who's this? Oh. Oh no. And then this is someone you can clearly interact with because it has a mouth. So you can go talk to that person and, like, hopefully save them. But for right now, speaking of saving, you can save, but we won't. I'm just going to hit quit and get on out of here. There you go. That was it. That's the Broken Sword collection. And we'll take this one out. Very cool. Like, I gotta say, like that, like, I was intrigued before by seeing it. Seeing it in motion really gets me. You know, again, this is a PlayStation 1 game. And I didn't really expect much out of the animation styles, but that was very impressive. All right, cool. Let's go on to here in the wrap-up zone here. That was cool, man. So there we go. You got the two things all opened up. You got the Indie Heroes 4. You got the Broken Swords. You got the Cadies in the bag. Very cool stuff. Very cool stuff. And yeah, we got videos being made. We got me in a studio doing stuff. It's cool. I like it. Hopefully we can get some more stuff done, right? But hopefully keep you tuned on the channel. And boy, oh boy, do I have some cool stuff coming that has nothing to do with anything really. I just fell into some cool stuff, and I hope to share it with you very soon. And I think it's just fun. It's fun. It's very, very retro related. Very, very gaming centric. Even Evercade fans, especially the first one I think I'm going to put out. Evercade fans might want to check it out because I think it's gonna be cool. Anyway, with all that being said, it's the end of a video here on Bacon Ice Cream Productions. You know what that means. We got to do one thing and one thing only, and that is, yes, indeed, thank every single member of the Good Times Club. So let's do that right now. Let's thank the EverCanadian, Crimson Cross, George Games, Chris Westerman, Phantom Fiction, Lloyd R. Jim, Papa Pete, the Intellivision Gamer, Ken LeCure, Mr. Shua, Gunsy20, Herb Wars, DF, Joe Whitlash, David Valdez, Immortal Sojourn, and Dan Nastic. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for being members, for doing awesome things like supporting this channel, not only here, but on the Evercade Effect and the Evercast, and calling all retro gamers. Yes, that's still a thing. We still do calling all retro gamers every once in a while, and hopefully we'll do that soon. Maybe even on Thursday. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I've been dying to get back into Lunar. We got to play some more Lunar. It's so good. We're gonna get in there, and we got to do that. So, so if anyone else is here and they're listening and they're watching, tell everybody go over and bother Ed. Tell him to give me a buzz. Don't bother him. Don't be mean. But go over there. Go over the Evercade Effect on one of his live streams. And be like, hey, you know what you really need to do? You need to go hang out with Rich, talk about some old retro games on calling out retro gamers, so we can get some more of this Lunar action. And then hopefully we will get that done. I know he's been busy. He's got his new job and all that kind of stuff. And and we've got life over here and all sorts of stuff. We're getting new dishwashers and all that. So anyway, I know, and we know the life happens, but hopefully the stars will align and we'll get some stuff going on. And we appreciate everyone just popping in. Member or no, if you're not a member, you can become a member, hit the join button, of course, and get some cool exclusive goodies. More exclusive goodies will be on the way too. When I start that other thing that I was referencing before, GTC is going to get that stuff first. So that'll be pretty cool. If not, that's okay. Leave likes, leave dislikes, leave comments for sure. I do read every single one of them, and I will be replying to more and more and more. I tried to do a little catch up the other day. Got a pretty good chunk in, and then I'll hopefully get some more chunks and get them all caught up very soon. But you guys are amazing. So there's like literally hundreds of comments I still need to read and get to. So thank you guys so much. Keep doing it. I will definitely read them and get back to you as soon as I can. So again, those things have been said, and now it's time to head on out. So until next time, we will catch you next time for some good times. I'm Rich, and we will see you later. Take it easy, guys.
team, rtfc.baconicecream.com.